Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video, I will be bringing you guys my Week 15 of the Washington football team versus the Seattle Seahawks. I'll give you guys a very important injury update, and we do have some bad news about safety Deshazier Everett. After that, I will be giving you guys my keys to victory and then my score prediction for the game. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. Let's get right into it, and remember to check out House of Hoodies. Use code Pedro for 15% off. This is a huge game for the Washington football team because if they're able to win this game against the Seahawks, they are pretty much a lock to win the NFC East. Obviously, some other things have to happen for them to do it, but the Giants have a tough schedule, and that's really all we have to worry about. 7 to 8 wins should do it for us, and winning against the Seahawks would be a huge win. Now onto the injury report, and then we'll get to the keys to victory and my game predictions. So, we don't have great injury news, guys. Alex Smith and Gibson still not practicing. Gibson, it looks like he's not going to play this week, and possibly not even next week, but there's still definitely a chance. Ron Rivera said there's still a chance he plays next week, and he didn't officially declare him out for this week against the Seahawks. And then Alex Smith didn't practice today, but again, that's rest, but we still are not sure if he's going to play on Sunday. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And the bad news, Deshazier Everett not at practice, and he is out for the year, or at least out for 3 weeks. So if we make the playoffs, maybe he's back, but again, I doubt it. We don't know how long he's out for. So I'll read the tweet from Ben Standig. Washington football team safety Deshazier Everett underwent surgery this morning and is expected to be placed on IR. Everett suffered a chest injury in Sunday's win over the 49ers. So again, that sucks, and I wouldn't say, obviously not good news, but we are fortunate that we have someone like Jeremy Reeves who has stepped in a couple games and played pretty well. Against the Cowboys, he had some meaningful snaps, and also played a little bit against the Steelers and against the 49ers when Deshazier Everett got out. So he has some experience, and he actually has played pretty well. So we'll see. I'm really excited to see what he can do. It is unfortunate that Deshazier Everett is out because he was a hard hitter and he was playing solid football, but let's see what we have in Jeremy Reeves, and maybe he can turn into something. And then the rest of the injuries, it looks like Jonathan Allen and Peyton Barber were not on the injury report, so that is good news right there. And of course, if you guys did not know, we did sign Lamar Miller, but he cannot play this week, and he can play next week. And Alex Smith, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see if he can play this week. So now on to the keys to victory for the Washington football team. The first one, and this one is very key and very obvious. We have to be able to get to Russell Wilson, get to the quarterback, get a few sacks. He doesn't fumble the ball often, so just get him down, and you cannot, get some pressure on him and then cause him to scramble out of the pocket and get that 10-12 yard game. He doesn't usually get those very long runs, but he constantly gets those 5 to 15 yard runs that absolutely kill you, especially on like 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. He does it all the time. So get to the quarterback and make sure, maybe we'll see if they have a quarterback spy on him, a linebacker or something, so we can limit his rushing yards. And let's see Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and our D-line have a big day against their offensive line, because their offensive line is not good at all. You saw what the Giants were able to do against them, and our D-line should be able to feast. I'm expecting at least, at the minimum, 3 sacks by this D-line. And sacks aren't everything, so we'll see if they can wreak havoc some other ways, block passes like they did against the Steelers. The next key to victory is, especially with Deshazier Everett out, we have to limit the big plays by the Seahawks. They constantly go to DK Metcalf, especially for deep vertical passes, 30, 40 yards. I mean, most of DK Metcalf's yards are on long passes because he is just fast and he is big. There's almost no way to stop it, so we're going to have to find a way DK Metcalf is one of the best receivers in the NFL. Gotta make sure we stop him. And same thing with Tyler Lockett. He's a little bit more of a short yardage guy, but still, they do give him some deep shots too. So gotta limit the big plays, and I think we will be fine. So those are the two keys to victory on defense. Get to the quarterback and limit his rushing yardage, and then also limit the big plays for DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. And I do not want to see Troy Apke out there. Hopefully he is not out there. So my next key to victory on offense, it doesn't matter if it's Alex Smith out there or Dwayne Haskins. We have to make sure we get JD McKissic involved a little bit more. I think he had 11 carries for 68 yards, about 6.2 yards per carry. I mean, it's criminal in my opinion to have him under 11 if he's giving you that type of production. It was working in the 49ers game, and they just stopped it, and they gave it to Peyton Barber, or in the fourth quarter they had some dropbacks and some, unsuccessful screen passes. So get the ball to McKissic a little bit more, and also get him the ball a little bit more in the passing game. I mean, against the 49ers, I think he only had 2 catches. What I want to see from McKissic, touch-wise, is I want to see him get 5+ catches and 12+ rushes. I want to see that happen, especially if he is doing well in the run game. If he's averaging 5+ yards a carry, which he definitely could, then I would give him 15+ carries. The Seahawks run defense, their defensive rankings aren't the best, but their run defense is actually pretty good. Yards per carry and, yards per game. So it's going to be tough, but I think we definitely can do it. So the next one this is especially if Dwayne Haskins is out there. And it applies to Alex Smith too, but more so to Dwayne Haskins. We have to play a clean game on offense. What I mean by clean, limit the offensive penalties, the holdings, the delay of games, the false start, especially the holdings, and then also no drop passes. I mean, Steven Sims, that drop pass against the 49ers, who knows how Dwayne's day is after that if he makes that catch. Obviously, Dwayne did not have a great game that week or on Sunday, but if he makes that pass, they're automatically in field goal range, and maybe they get a touchdown as well later on in the drive. So Steven Sims, Cam Sims, Terry McLaurin, everyone, got to make sure you hang on to the balls. No penalties, like I said, and no silly turnovers. If we can do that, I mean, I know that's a lot, but if we can limit most of that, I think we'll definitely be in good position to win this game. And then the last one, this is a short one, but we got to make sure we get Terry McLaurin the ball more. I mean, the last couple games, we just haven't been able to do it. Even when he is open, our quarterbacks aren't looking his way, or just not giving him a good pass. So, and I still want to see him getting more targets regardless. That's just me though. 6 targets, I think that's what he got last week. Got to get more than that. I would say 8+ targets a game. So those are the keys to victory. And now on to my game prediction. So this is going to be really tough for me. I'm not going to give you guys an exact score just because I don't know who's going to be in at quarterback, and that's going to affect my score a lot. And also, if Alex Smith is starting, how healthy is he? Because I'll say this as my score prediction. If Alex Smith is fully healthy, or 95+%, then I think we have a solid shot of winning this game. I think we match up against them really well. Their offensive line is not good, and, our D-line is great. But they've got some, playmakers on offense, and that's going to be tough, wide receiver-wise for us, or corner, for us to be able to cover their corners, but I think we can do it, or at least limit them. So I think if Alex Smith is fully healthy, which again, it's probably not going to be the case. If that was the case, I think we have a decent chance of winning this game. I think we would probably win by 3. But if Alex Smith if he doesn't play, or if he's playing somewhat like he was against the 49ers, then I do think we are going to lose that game. I'm sorry for not giving you guys a specific score prediction. It's just hard for me without knowing who's starting, and if Alex is starting, how healthy is he really? Because against the 49ers, he did get hurt before the game, so that's why he was so off. But I mean, I honestly rather have Dwayne Haskins than how Alex Smith played in that game, because he was just awful, and that's because of his calf injury, and I understand it. So I think if he is healthy, he's going to be a lot better than he was in that 49ers game. We'll see if Haskins starts, what he does. I think he's obviously going to be better with a full week of preparation. It's just how much better is he going to be? This is a solid matchup against the Seahawks secondary that we should take advantage of. And, I still think Alex is going to start, though. That is my prediction. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. And make sure today's the last day for Pro Bowl voting, so make sure you guys vote our guys in. Chase Young, Terry McLaurin, Montez Sweat, Gibson, everyone. You all know the deal. Make sure you guys do that, and you can follow me on Twitter. I'm helping everyone do that. So peace.